This is Chef Dave Bishop from the Chef to You. Today I'd like to show you how to make some dirty rice. You may have used boxed dirty rice mix before, but once you try this recipe, you're going to kind of kick that out the door. Let's take a look at our ingredients and get started. The ingredients we have today are very simple. You may have a lot of these already in your cupboard. You may just have to buy the sausage and the butter. Parboiled rice, I like parboiled rice because it flakes up a whole lot better and doesn't get sticky and starchy as much. Fresh onions, dry parsley, this is going to be our dirt here today. Granulated garlic, fresh butter, thyme. I got whole thyme here. I like the whole thyme, gives a little better flavor. In this bowl here I got some black pepper, some ground red pepper, and some rubbing sage. Over here I got some chicken base to give a little background of the chicken flavor. And you notice here I got a sauce pot with a lid on it. We're going to need that lid. That's very important. That's going to seal in our steam while we're cooking this rice. Let's head to the stove and get started. Start with our sausage right here. We're going to put it in this hot skillet. We're going to brown it and take the fat off, remove it, and add our onions. Our sausage is browned. I've already removed the fat from it. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here to this bowl. We're going to add our butter, our onions. We want to saute these onions until they're translucent. Maybe a little bit of brown on the edges of it, but let's not cook them too brown. Things look good and translucent. We'll go ahead and add our parboiled rice, 2 cups. We're going to saute this in with the onions and the butter. That was one of the main reasons for the butter, other than giving it the flavor to the onions. It's going to help us coat this rice. And we want to brown the tips of it. Gives it a much richer flavor to our rice, and it makes that dirty rice flavor just that much greater. Brown tips on the rice and brown a little bit on the bottom of the pan. We're going to add our herbs now. 3 tablespoons of parsley flakes, 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic, and here I got my black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon, ground red pepper, and my rubbing sage, 1/4 teaspoon of each. I got 2 pinches of thyme. We stir this just a little bit, get the flavors all the way through, and we'll add our liquid in just a minute here. Herbs and spices are cooking just a little bit. We're going to dissolve our chicken base into our water. Our 4 cups, 1 quart of liquid into our rice. It's going to pop a little bit till it gets filled to the bottom. Move that dish out. Come in here with our 1 pound of Jimmy Dean's hot sausage. Stir that around really well. There's 2 more things we want to do here. We want to take our spoon and scrape the bottom just a little bit, getting that browning that happened down the bottom from the sausage or the onions. That's all good flavor that we want to get those particles off the bottom. Second thing, we're going to wait for a boil, a good boil across the top. And you see it's getting ready to start here. We're going to put a tight fitting lid on here, turn it down to low, cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes, and it'll be a perfect product. At this time, what you could do is get a casserole dish and put in a casserole dish with a lid or with tight fitting foil, cook in the oven for 25 minutes. A good rolling boil here. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on. I'm going to turn my heat down to low. 20 to 25 minutes. Do not take the lid off until that period of time or you lose your heat. We're going to try to capture the heat inside to cook this rice for us. Take a look at our dirty rice. You see how the sausage and the parsley float to the top. We're going to stir that around. Look at that steam coming off. No more liquid in the pan. Beautiful dirty rice. Our parsley is part of our dirt, our sausage is the other part of our dirt. Now this will make about 8 to 10 servings right here. Depends how hungry you are, if you're going to make this dinner or it's going to be a side dish. Let's go ahead and plate this up. Freezes really well. If you're not going to use it all today or the next couple days, go ahead and chill it down and put it in Ziplocs, put it in the freezer. They hold in the freezer for about a month or so. Just let it thaw out, microwave it slowly, bring it up to temperature, and you'll have it for another day. This is Chef Dave Bishop, cooking and teaching. Till next time, may God bless.